Hello and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. And we have just recently changed our name from Beering in Mind Beer Reviews to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. And so I hope you're able to find us okay. I had trouble with Beering in Mind over the last year or so. People would search for it and would find Bearing in Mind instead. Well, in any case, today we are starting a new series of beers from the Two Rabbits Brewing Company in the Shiga Prefecture in Japan. And we looked at some of their beers earlier. You can go back and find, I have a Two Rabbits playlist. You can go back and see the beers that I had in that series. And I ordered some beer from them again, and we're going to look at 5 different brews from them this time. Two Rabbits Brewing Company was started by two men who met while they were studying at Kyoto University, working on MBAs there. And one was from Australia and one from Mongolia. And they decided that instead of doing an MBA, or I guess they finished their MBAs, I'm not sure, but they decided that their business project would be one together, and it would be a brewery and a tap room. And apparently, the story I heard is that they put a series of possibilities into a computer program to find out where would be a good place for them to open a brewery based on things like water, transportation, convenience here and there, price, expense. And the computer spat out Omi Hachiman in Shiga Prefecture, which is a small tourist town. And in fact, it's not a very heavily visited town, but it's a very pleasant place. I've been there once. A small town on the shore of Lake Biwa, which has some nice canals that run through the town, canals from the lake. And so they established their brewery in Omi Hachiman, Shiga, and they also have a tap room there called the Rabbit Hutch. And this place, it's on the east side of the lake, Biwa, about an hour from Kyoto, maybe less. In any case, they seem to be doing okay. And on Rate Beer, they have 44 different beers, on Untapped 54 listed. I've had only a few of them, perhaps 10, I think. In any case, we're going to look at 5 different beers from this company, and we will see how they go. And now we'll take a look at another beer from Two Rabbits Brewing Company, which is located in Omi Hachiman, Shiga Prefecture in Japan. And this is a beer which I hadn't heard of before. It's called Two Rabbits Pineapple Kiss Sour IPA. So it's got a lot of things going on. It's got fruit, it's got sourness, and it's an IPA. It's a collaboration with 2 other Japanese breweries. One is called Outsider, and the other is Kyoto Beer Lab. And Outsider has been around for a while, and I believe it's helmed by an Australian, as is Two Rabbits. And Kyoto Beer Lab has started up maybe 2-3 years ago in Kyoto, so fairly small breweries. So they collaborated on this beer, and I don't think it's been out terribly long. It is 5.5% beer, 32 IBUs, and this beer is kettle soured and dry hopped with Idaho 7 hops during the fermentation period. And so for an IPA, it's got the IBU level is a little bit low, but again, it's also a sour beer, so we'll see. It's got quite a mix of things going on here. On Rate Beer, it had only 1 rating when I last checked, and that was at 3.0 out of 5. And on Untapped, it's got 57 ratings for a score of 3.62, so quite a bit higher. Okay, it is The style is IPA sour, and I don't think there's a lot of beers in that category, but let's give this one a go, shall we? Okay, there's a rather clear, sort of medium gold straw color, very clear, except there's a slight haze there. I mean, we can't quite see through it. Okay, and carbonation is not readily apparent here. We do have about a half finger of very white foam. Okay, and let's try the aroma. Oh, let's put it through the light here and see what we get. Okay, I can see some carbonation rising now here. Yeah, I'm sure you can too. Little single stream of carbonation rising right from the middle of the bottom of the glass. And aroma. It's got the kettle sour sort of pungency. You know, I think these Idaho 7 hops are coming up pretty strong in the nose. What does it smell like? Smells kind of tropical, and I wasn't expecting that, but pineapple, huh? Let's see, does it include? Yeah, okay, so it does not include any fruit according to the label, just barley malt and hops. So the flavor or the aroma we're getting of pineapple is certainly coming from these hops. Smells kind of like candied pineapple. It's got the sourness, the kettle sourness, that's for sure. Very, astringent, kind of puckering in the tongue. And the pineapple flavors come up a little bit differently than from the aroma. The aroma definitely comes up like pineapple. This is more like something a bit richer and rougher than just sweet pineapple. Some kind of condensed stone fruit, maybe something else tropical, not just pineapple. And the sourness is quite extensive, almost a bit salty in mid palate. Interesting. Some sour beers can really push the limit. Every sip is a kind of puckering torture fest on the tongue. This is not quite there, but it's pretty. It's got quite a bit of sourness. Yeah, this is unusual, different. I've never had a sour that quite tasted like this. I think it's a interesting and unusual combination, the kettle sour and dry hopped with this Idaho 7 hop during the fermentation. So you may want to give this one a try. Once again, it's called Two Rabbits Pineapple Kiss Sour IPA, a collaboration with Outsider and Kyoto Beer Lab. So give it a go. Go on to the Two Rabbits website if you live in Japan and see what they have, if they have this for sale or not. If you're a sour beer fan, I think you would really enjoy it. Well, please leave me a comment and tell me what you think. If you've had this beer or other Two Rabbits beers, let me know what you think, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, I'd like to have you along for the ride. We'll be doing lots more Japanese craft beers in the future. Hope you're doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.